Hello, my name is Dylan Ziegler. I'm here to walk you through the install or our install of our mid to deep passing game, specifically our wheel concept. So we have the center here. We'll be in our right formation. All right. And so our wheel is always going to be an out, a wheel route out and up by our number two, a post by our number one, a dig by our number three, and then our number four is always going to run a hitch. So this play is designed to go to the right with these concepts over here. And so our backside, just like on our run schemes, is always running a gift. So we're going to have them run a gift here as well. I've seen most people run posts, but we never progress over to the post. We don't ever really attack it unless we see a glaring need for it, and if we see a glaring need for it, we can still tag it in. So we're going to run that hitch and try to get some easy yards if they're not going to respect it. So we get this out and up, and one of the key points when we teach this is when he's got to turn out, I want his eyes to be looking back at the quarterback when he breaks out. Okay, that's going to make this, depending on the coverage, this corner, or what we see a lot of times is this safety comes down and tries to take that. When they see those eyes, they start to break. But when his head turns, okay, when his eyes peek back here, I should say his eyes aren't actually at the quarterback. His head turns, so his face mask is facing the quarterback, but he's actually watching number one here. When he sees number one pass, he wants to come right off of his butt here, so close where he could touch him, and then he's going to shoot up as fast as he can and get vertical. Try to beat that safety so there's no collision here. He wants to look back and then get right off his tail, almost a rub play here, to get vertical. Now this number three isn't it's number three in our progression. Depending on the safeties, this safety is really wide. We can try to look to hit him over on the opposite side of the field here, depending on our matchup and depending if the safety comes down. But the other thing that we do, which I like, and I think it's helped us in the passing game, is this number three always runs a dig no matter where he is on the field. So we could run this from a trip set, and now he's going to run a dig here. Now, the only way we're going to call, or the reason we would call a dig or a wheel concept from a trip set is if we see a single high safety. All right, if we see a single high safety, we're going to put some pressure on him. Get rid of this safety here. All right, so we got three out here. He's going to probably get pulled a little bit over here, and he's got a decision. Now, there's a backer who's probably going to try to wall this, and we can carry this pretty deep, especially in this concept here. So if we get walled, that's okay, because this safety's got a couple decisions here. He's got number three coming vertical. He's got number one coming vertical. All right. And depending on the look, the safety probably is not going to come down in a single high on that out. But if that corner tries to sit, or if a backer tries to carry it, that wheel is a good chance that it's going to open up there against a single high. So we got a lot of options there. We can also run this from a bunch set. So if we, let me kind of just clear everything here. We can bunch this, and everyone's got the same responsibilities. So number threes got a drag going across. Number twos got the out and up. And number ones got the post. And this corner is probably going to be sitting outside leverage. safety, depending on if it's a single or a too high safety look. We'll say it's too high here. All right, we're going to put some pressure on this corner here now. He's going to see this out. All right, and if he's outside leverage, he's thinking right away that's what he's got. All right, now when he come out, we're coming up right away. If he's keeping that outside leverage, we should take away the inside leverage of the safety with this post here. And so we should have a whole lot of space up there. Now our tailback, we can always tag our tailback into a swing or into a flat route if we wanted to. But by default, this tailback's going to be stepping up wherever our linemen are splitting for our protection. He's going to step up, and I want him to collide into a backer, no matter where that backer is, and then he is going to find space. All right, he is going to try to find space, left or right, and he's going to settle it down here. So after he makes a collision, he's going to turn left or he's going to turn right, find some space, and just kind of sit down. All right, and that's going to cause this backer, if he's blitzing, that's going to cause a collision to make sure that our quarterback has some time. And if I should mention our tailback, if there's a blitz or if he collides with that backer near the line of scrimmage, he's got to stay on him. He's got to pick him up. But if that backer's in pass coverage, I want him to get out there and collide with him unless that backer is flying out of there somewhere. Okay, I want him to collide with him and then find some space. That ensures protection. And then this backer is going to get high load with this running back and with this dig that's coming across. So we got a lot of things that we can attack here. And then on this backside, if we need 5 yards and that corner is going to be off, all right, if that safety doesn't pull over here to help a little bit and that corner needs some space to make sure he doesn't get beat deep, we'll hit this with this hitch on the backside for a first down. So that's our wheel concept.